Ladies and gentlemen, there is a profound rhythm in life, a dance we are all a part of, though we may not always hear the music. Every moment, every encounter, and every twist of fate carries with it an inherent intelligence, a deep connection to something greater than ourselves. This is the essence of trusting the universe to give you what you need. Now, trust is not passive. It is not about resigning ourselves to circumstance or waiting idly for miracles to happen. No, trust is active. It is a state of openness, a willingness to embrace what comes with curiosity rather than fear. To trust the universe is to step onto a path without seeing its full length, knowing that each step will reveal the way forward. Trusting the universe requires us to cultivate a mindset of openness, a willingness to embrace the unknown without resistance. This kind of trust is not about blind faith or ignoring life's complexities. Instead, it is an intentional practice of releasing fear and control, allowing ourselves to experience life as it unfolds, moment by moment. When we think of trust, we often associate it with certainty, a promise kept, a known outcome, or a guarantee of safety. But trusting the universe calls for something deeper. It asks us to move beyond the comfort of certainty and into the realm of possibility. To trust in this way is to believe that life, in its vast and intricate nature, holds a wisdom far greater than our individual understanding. This openness begins with a shift in perspective. Rather than viewing the challenges and unexpected twists of life as obstacles, we can start to see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Each experience, whether joyful or painful, carries with it a lesson, a chance to deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Trusting the universe means being willing to face these moments with a sense of curiosity, asking not "why is this happening to me?" but "what can I learn from this?" Such openness also involves relinquishing the need for control. Many of us are conditioned to believe that we must plan, strategize, and force our way to the outcomes we desire. While there is value in setting intentions and working toward goals, an over-reliance on control can leave us feeling anxious and disconnected. Life is unpredictable by nature, and no amount of planning can account for every possibility. When we let go of the illusion of control, we free ourselves to experience the full spectrum of life's offerings, even those we could never have anticipated. This does not mean abandoning responsibility or passively waiting for life to happen. Instead, it is about finding balance, acting with intention while remaining open to the flow of life. Imagine a dancer moving to the rhythm of a song they've never heard before. They don't stop to analyze each beat or predict the next note. They simply feel the music and respond. Similarly, trusting the universe invites us to move with the rhythm of life, responding to its cues with grace and adaptability. Openness also requires us to confront our fears. Often our reluctance to trust stems from a fear of the unknown. We worry about what might happen if we let go, fearing that life might take us somewhere we don't want to go. But in truth, fear often clouds our ability to see the bigger picture. By leaning into trust, we can begin to release these fears, recognizing that the universe is not out to harm us, but to guide us toward what we truly need. As we embrace this practice, something profound begins to happen. We start to notice the subtle ways the universe communicates with us through synchronicities, opportunities, and the people who enter our lives at just the right time. These moments are not coincidences, they are reflections of the connection between our inner desires and the flow of the world around us. The more we trust, the more we become attuned to these signs, allowing them to guide us toward our highest potential. Ultimately, trusting the universe is an act of liberation. It frees us from the burden of trying to control every aspect of our lives and opens us to the beauty of the unknown. It is an invitation to live fully, embracing each moment with curiosity, courage, and faith. In this space of openness, we discover that life has always been on our side, offering exactly what we need, precisely when we need it. Life is a vast and intricate web of experiences, and at its core lies a profound wisdom, guiding everything in ways we often fail to comprehend. Trusting the universe to give us what we need is an acknowledgement of this wisdom, a recognition that life's rhythm and flow operate with a purpose far greater than our immediate understanding. It invites us to see beyond the surface of our circumstances and embrace the idea that every event, every encounter, carries meaning and intention. When we trust life's wisdom, we begin to understand that what unfolds in our lives is not random or chaotic. There is a deeper order at play, even when things seem messy or difficult. This wisdom does not necessarily align with our desires or expectations, but it aligns with what we need for growth, transformation, and self-discovery. It is as if the universe, in its infinite complexity, is always conspiring for our highest good, even if that truth is obscured in the moment. To embrace this perspective, we must let go of the assumption that we always know what is best for us. Human understanding is inherently limited. We view life through the lens of our experiences, biases, and emotions, which can cloud our judgment and make it difficult to see the bigger picture. Life's wisdom, on the other hand, operates on a broader scale. It takes into account the connections we cannot see, the lessons we have yet to learn, and the paths we are meant to travel. Consider the moments in life when things didn't go as planned. Perhaps a relationship ended, a job opportunity slipped away, or a dream you held dear was not realized. At the time, these experiences may have felt like failures or losses. But in hindsight, how often have you realized that they led you to something better, something more aligned with your true self? Life's wisdom is often most evident in retrospect, revealing how the pieces fit together in ways we could never have orchestrated on our own. Trusting this wisdom also involves embracing uncertainty. Life rarely provides clear answers or guarantees. Instead, it asks us to step forward in faith even when we cannot see the path ahead. This can be challenging as uncertainty often triggers fear and doubt. Yet it is within this space of not knowing that life's wisdom has room to unfold. By resisting the urge to force solutions or cling to what is familiar, we create space for new opportunities, insights, and possibilities to emerge. Another key aspect of life's wisdom is its cyclical nature. Just as the seasons change, bringing cycles of growth, harvest, and renewal, so too does life move through phases. Trusting life's wisdom means understanding that every phase has its purpose. The challenges and struggles we face are not punishments but opportunities for growth. The moments of stillness and waiting are not wasted time but periods of preparation. Everything in life, even the seemingly insignificant, has its role in the greater tapestry. Life's wisdom also teaches us about interconnectedness. Every action, every decision ripples outward, affecting not only our lives but also the lives of others. This interconnectedness is a reminder that we are part of something larger than ourselves. Trusting the universe means recognizing that our individual journeys are woven into the collective fabric of existence, and that the wisdom guiding us is also guiding the whole. When we align ourselves with life's wisdom, we find a sense of peace, even amidst uncertainty. We learn to trust the process, to let go of resistance, and to embrace each moment as it comes. This trust does not eliminate challenges or hardships, but it transforms how we experience them. It allows us to see life not as something to be controlled or conquered, but as a partner in our growth and evolution. In this partnership, we discover that life, in all its complexity, is always working in our favor, offering exactly what we need to become who we are meant to be. Letting go of control is one of the most profound and liberating acts we can undertake in life. It is a declaration of trust, not in any single event or circumstance, but in the deeper wisdom and rhythm that life offers. While the need for control often stems from our desire for safety, predictability, and assurance, it can also limit us, creating tension and resistance against the natural flow of the universe. Letting go is not about giving up, but about releasing the illusion that we must dictate every detail of our lives to find fulfillment. Control is rooted in the belief that we can and should direct life to fit our desires and expectations. This belief, while understandable, is flawed because it assumes we possess complete knowledge of what is best for us. In truth, our understanding is shaped by our current perspective, emotions, and experiences, all of which are inherently limited. The universe, however, operates on a scale far beyond what we can perceive. Its wisdom encompasses connections and possibilities that often elude us. When we insist on control, we close ourselves off to the broader opportunities that life is offering. Letting go of control begins with accepting uncertainty. Life is unpredictable by nature, and trying to force certainty can lead to frustration and anxiety. Instead of resisting this reality, we can embrace it. Uncertainty is not something to fear, but to lean into with curiosity. It is the space where growth, transformation, and unexpected blessings emerge. By relinquishing the need to know every outcome, we free ourselves to experience life's unfolding with an open heart and mind. This practice also requires us to release attachment to specific outcomes. It's natural to have dreams, goals, and aspirations, and pursuing them is an important part of life. However, when we become overly attached to how things must turn out, we risk missing the opportunities and lessons that come in unexpected forms. Letting go of control means pursuing our goals with intention but remaining flexible, allowing the universe to guide us toward what is truly meant for us, even if it looks different from what we initially imagined. One of the challenges of letting go is confronting fear. The need for control often arises from fear of failure, rejection, or loss. We hold on tightly because we believe that controlling every variable will protect us from pain. Yet, life's wisdom teaches us that pain is not something to be avoided at all costs. It is a natural and necessary part of growth. By letting go, we allow ourselves to face fear with courage, trusting that even in difficult moments, life is leading us towards something meaningful. Letting go also invites us to trust in the interconnectedness of all things. The universe operates through a complex web of cause and effect, where every action and event plays a role in the greater whole. When we relinquish control, we align ourselves with this flow, recognizing that life has its own rhythm and timing. This trust does not mean that we stop taking action or making choices. It means that we do so with faith that the universe will handle the rest. As we practice letting go, we begin to experience a sense of freedom and peace. The weight of trying to control everything lifts, and we find ourselves more present in the moment. Opportunities arise that we might never have noticed while clinging to rigid plans. We discover that life often delivers what we need in ways far better than we could have orchestrated. Ultimately, letting go of control is an act of surrender, not to defeat but to the wisdom of life itself. It is a recognition that we are part of something greater, and that by flowing with life rather than resisting it, we open ourselves to its infinite possibilities. It is in this surrender that we find not only trust but also the profound beauty of living in harmony with the universe. When we face challenges, our immediate reaction is often to see them as obstacles, inconveniences, or even punishments. It is easy to focus on the discomfort, fear, or frustration they bring. However, life's wisdom reveals that challenges carry hidden gifts. They force us to confront our vulnerabilities, question our assumptions, and adapt in ways that lead to growth. Just as muscles strengthen through resistance, our character and resilience are forged through adversity. One of the key lessons challenges teach us is resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and persevere through hardship. Resilience is not just about enduring, it is about thriving in the face of difficulty. Each challenge we overcome builds our capacity to handle future struggles with greater strength and grace. Over time, we come to realize that we are far more capable and resourceful than we initially believed. Challenges also provide clarity. In moments of difficulty, we are often forced to reassess our priorities, values, and goals. They strip away the superficial and bring us face to face with what truly matters. When life doesn't go as planned, it often redirects us toward paths we might not have chosen, but which are ultimately more aligned with our purpose. The discomfort of being pushed out of our comfort zones is the very thing that enables us to see new possibilities and perspectives. Moreover, challenges cultivate empathy and compassion. When we experience pain, loss, or struggle, we develop a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. This understanding allows us to connect more authentically with others, offering support and kindness to those facing similar difficulties. In this way, our personal growth becomes a gift to the people around us, creating a ripple effect of positivity and connection. It is important to recognize that growth through challenges does not mean minimizing or dismissing the pain they bring. Growth does not happen because the challenge itself is inherently good. It happens because of how we choose to respond to it. Life invites us to lean into discomfort, not as a form of suffering, but as an opportunity to transform. By approaching challenges with curiosity and courage, we can uncover their deeper purpose and use them as stepping stones toward a more fulfilling life. Challenges also remind us of the importance of patience and faith. Growth is rarely immediate, it is a process that unfolds over time. In the midst of a struggle, it can be difficult to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yet by trusting in life's wisdom and remaining open to its lessons, we allow the process to take its course. Often, the greatest growth happens when we stop resisting and start flowing with the situation, trusting that the universe is guiding us exactly where we need to be. Ultimately, challenges are life's way of helping us evolve. They are not interruptions to our journey, but integral parts of it, designed to prepare us for the next phase of our lives. By embracing challenges with an open heart and a willingness to learn, we transform them from obstacles into opportunities. In every challenge lies a seed of possibility. It may be hard to see in the moment, but with time, reflection, and perseverance, that seed grows into something extraordinary, a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate version of ourselves. Challenges are not merely tests of endurance, they are the gateways to transformation, leading us to a deeper understanding of our potential and purpose. Synchronicity and purpose are powerful concepts that illuminate the deeper connections at work in our lives, showing us that the universe is not random but intricately woven with meaning. When we trust the universe, we open ourselves to recognizing synchronicities, those moments when events, people, and opportunities align in ways that feel too perfect to be mere coincidence. These occurrences are not accidents but signposts guiding us toward our higher purpose and helping us navigate life's complexities with clarity and direction. Synchronicity is often described as a meaningful coincidence, but it is much more than that. It is the universe's way of communicating with us, nudging us to pay attention to the interconnectedness of all things. These moments often arise when we are in alignment with our true selves, our intentions, and the flow of life. They might appear as meeting someone at just the right time, stumbling upon information that answers a pressing question, or finding an unexpected solution to a problem. These experiences are gentle reminders that we are on the right path, even if we cannot yet see the full picture. To recognize synchronicity, we must cultivate awareness. Life is constantly offering guidance, but in the hustle and noise of daily life, it's easy to overlook these subtle messages. When we slow down, reflect, and remain open to the unexpected, we begin to notice patterns and connections that are always there but hidden in plain sight. Trusting the universe allows us to approach life with curiosity and receptivity, creating space for synchronicities to reveal themselves. Synchronicity is deeply tied to the concept of purpose. While purpose is often thought of as a grand, overarching goal, it is more accurately a journey, a dynamic process of becoming rather than a fixed destination. Purpose unfolds over time, shaped by the experiences, challenges, and opportunities we encounter. Synchronicities act as guideposts along this journey, affirming our steps and encouraging us to continue moving forward. They remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves, that our lives are interconnected with a greater plan. Purpose is not always immediately clear. Many people search for it in external achievements or rigid definitions, but true purpose often emerges organically, guided by our passions, values, and the needs of the world around us. Synchronicity helps us uncover this purpose by connecting us with the right people, ideas, and opportunities at precisely the right moments. These connections are not random, they are the universe's way of aligning us with the path that is uniquely ours to walk. It is important to remember that synchronicity does not guarantee an easy journey. Challenges and detours are part of the process, but even these moments carry purpose. Sometimes, synchronicities occur in the form of obstacles, forcing us to rethink our approach or redirect our energy. These experiences, though difficult, serve a higher function, pushing us to grow and adapt in ways that align us more closely with our purpose. The beauty of synchronicity lies in its ability to restore faith and confidence, especially during uncertain times. When life feels chaotic or overwhelming, a moment of synchronicity can remind us that we are not alone, that there is a greater intelligence at work. These moments reassure us that life is not a series of disconnected events, but a cohesive narrative in which every chapter, every encounter, plays a vital role. To fully embrace synchronicity and purpose, we must trust the process. This trust requires letting go of the need for immediate answers or total control. Instead, we are invited to flow with life, to follow the breadcrumbs of synchronicity wherever they lead. In doing so, we align ourselves with the rhythm of the universe, allowing it to guide us toward the fulfillment of our unique role in the world. Synchronicity is not merely a coincidence, but a profound reminder of life's interconnectedness and the meaningful purpose that underpins our existence. By trusting in these moments and remaining open to their guidance, we discover that life is not happening to us. It is happening for us, leading us toward a purpose that is as dynamic and expansive as the universe itself. Faith in life's flow is an invitation to embrace the natural rhythm and progression of existence without resistance. It is about trusting that life, in all its unpredictability and complexity, is moving us in the direction we are meant to go. This trust is not blind, it is a conscious surrender to the deeper intelligence that governs the unfolding of events, the synchronicity of opportunities, and the lessons embedded in every moment. Faith in life's flow transforms how we experience the world, enabling us to navigate life's highs and lows with grace, curiosity, and resilience. At its core, faith in life's flow requires us to let go of the need for certainty. As human beings, we are often drawn to control and predictability, seeking assurance that our plans will unfold exactly as we envision. Yet life rarely adheres to rigid plans. Instead, it moves according to its own rhythm, which often diverges from our expectations. When we resist this flow, we create tension, frustration, and a sense of being at odds with the world. Faith, on the other hand, allows us to release this resistance, accepting that life's timing and direction may differ from our own, but are no less perfect. This trust does not mean passive submission or giving up on our goals and dreams. Rather, it is about aligning with life's rhythm and working with it rather than against it. Think of a river flowing effortlessly toward its destination. If we try to swim upstream, we exhaust ourselves and make little progress. But if we move with the current, we find ourselves carried forward with ease. Similarly, faith in life's flow means recognizing when to act with intention and when to yield, trusting that the current will guide us where we need to go. Faith in life's flow is especially important during times of uncertainty or struggle. When faced with challenges, it is natural to question whether life is truly working in our favor. Yet these moments often hold the greatest potential for growth and transformation. Faith reminds us that even in difficulty there is purpose. Just as a seed must break open to grow, we too must endure periods of discomfort to reach new levels of understanding and strength. Trusting the flow of life means believing that every experience, no matter how challenging, is part of a larger process designed to help us evolve. This faith also invites us to stay present. When we are caught up in worry about the future or regret about the past, we disconnect from the flow of life as it is happening. Faith encourages us to anchor ourselves in the present moment, trusting that it is exactly where we are meant to be. By fully engaging with the here and now, we open ourselves to the opportunities and insights that are right in front of us, which we might otherwise overlook. Faith in life's flow is not without its challenges. It requires patience, especially when progress seems slow or invisible. It demands humility, acknowledging that we do not have all the answers and that life's wisdom often exceeds our understanding. Most importantly, it calls for courage, the courage to trust in something greater than ourselves and to step forward even when the path ahead is unclear. As we cultivate this faith, we begin to notice the subtle ways life supports and guides us. Opportunities arise, connections form, and solutions appear, often in ways we could not have anticipated. These moments reinforce our trust, showing us that life's flow is not random but deeply intentional. The more we align with this flow, the more we experience a sense of harmony and ease, as though life itself is conspiring in our favor. Faith in life's flow is ultimately an act of liberation. It frees us from the burden of trying to control every outcome and allows us to live with a sense of wonder and trust. It teaches us that life, in its infinite wisdom, is always guiding us toward growth, fulfillment, and purpose. By embracing this faith, we discover not only a deeper connection with the universe, but also a profound sense of peace within ourselves.